What's up, Interweb? This is your boy. Y'all know me and keep it a buck 100, man. You know what I'm saying? To rep that intro media. What's going on with everybody, man? This is in the house. I know some people thinking I'm just gonna run. I'm gonna get it off my chest right now. I was wrong. I was wrong. I apologize. All my debts gonna get paid up real soon.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? I got my man sick in here, you know what I'm saying? Uh, he gonna put me under the bus because
Mm.
I know they was gonna bust my ass. So you know what I'm
I
saying?
ain't cold blooded like that, so
But
ain't
I'm
gonna learn
waiting
too
for
much
it.
from me.
But
Well, you're gonna have to answer some questions though.
yeah, yeah, like I said, man, they're gonna put me on the firing line. But no, we up in here, man, talking about what I'm saying, what's going on with the leak footage. I'm just gonna say my little piece real quick. Uh, I'm gonna say my little piece. Shit. It got confirmed to me last night. I was kind of mad. My man, shout out to my man Livewire. I got to apologize to him too. Me and my man Flip. At least we went down with the boat. We sunk with the boat. You know what I'm saying? We went down with the ship. We went down into the end. And they was like, you want the good news or the bad news? I said, which one? And it's like, good news, we can go kick it and drink your sorrows away. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know what I'm saying? And then, I like, cool. And then he's like, bad news, the shit is true. So I like, damn, okay. So I got up this morning. When I did get up this morning, go to the office. I had to go to the office this morning. And I took it on the chin. I actually listened to a bunch of other things going on. So before I even go on my little rant, what's up with the shit?
Hey,
Yeah,
yo,
we're good.
what up, Flip? So, yo, man, it's funny because yesterday was just a day of beer and steak and shots. So I wasn't following nothing on this internet, man. And usually around 11:30, I'd have been awake, but nah, I was out. So I don't know what woke me up at like 4 o'clock in the morning. My ass was up. Nine.
Hold
And
on,
Brad
son.
Stantek just put up that video 9 minutes before that, and that's how I got the lowdown. The first thing I thought was like, finally, 100's gonna have to get me that bottle and stop acting like he it ain't already over. But like I said, folks, I'm not gonna throw him under the bus, but he is gonna have to answer for his transgressions. You too, Flip. You too, Flip.
We gonna go. Hey, we some no limit soldiers. We gonna keep it about it. We gonna fight. Yeah, we gonna fight. But where you at, Flip? You in here? You on mute? You come in when you come in. For the go to
Then he's just
my
working on his
little.
mic.
I'm gonna go in there with my little rant, man. I heard about this shit, and I get to the office this morning,
Mm-hmm.
and I get told who leaking this shit. See, I don't like
Well,
leaks. I ain't the
well,
person to leak.
well.
I don't like the leaks. You know what I'm saying? I like to let the people come out. So I heard somebody pulled it out and put a picture on it. Brad Sam opened up the can of motherfucking worms, and it
Right.
went crazy. So I was pissed, like, man, y'all always want to leak shit. You know what I'm saying? Then you got Rich Tech. See, y'all is getting. I'm like, now Brad Sam looked at very. When I say he took that sigh of relief because he knew I was gonna come bust his ass. He was, yes, yes. So like I said, we see the console. I saw the console, and first thing I thought, what the fuck is it? A fucking
Speaker.
what I call that shit? A Bluetooth speaker that goes in your ceiling at your house.
Right.
Know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck is this shit? No, I'm not. I'm not a fan of the design. Uh, anybody. I'm like I said, coming from the Xbox One S to the Series to the X and to the Series X. That shit is not one of my fan favorites. That shit looks like I could put in my car. It looked like a motherfucking 6x9 subwoofer and shit. I was
Yo,
not.
the original Xbox One looked like a VCR, folks said, and
I take the
yeah,
beat
I don't
but
care.
Phil ain't
It
had nothing
worked.
to do. But Phil had nothing to do with it. We talking about for
Hey,
Phil.
it worked. It worked. So it kept cool. It kept a lot cooler than the PS4 too, mind you. But anyway, and then we had that the Series X looking like a refrigerator. Okay, fine.
I didn't
Tower
like.
of
I feel
power.
like a PC tower.
Yeah, Tower of Power, baby. I'm just saying that it does look like a little bit like a fridge that's not front, but whatever, man. And now we got this guy. looks more like a cross between an Xbox S and One or One X, but with a little speaker grill on it, making it look like some kind of Bluetooth speaker, like you on a ship, bruh. It's plain white, so you can't mistake it for what it is in emergencies. Like, what the hell?
Man, that shit.
You know what?
That shit is a fucking horrible fucking design. I don't give a fuck what nobody
Yeah,
say.
all these systems look terrible, but I don't really care about the looks. Particularly on this one, this is the least, like, when you look at it and you have a type of reaction to it, or, oh, that's not what I expected, or just, it's unappealing, yeah, but it's real basic too. It's just a box with a circle. It's not real complicated, or you could, go too crazy about. But I too don't like the look, but it's not that serious.
You know what I'm waiting for? I'm waiting for Microsoft to tell us what's under that hood. I don't want to hear nobody.
We already know what's under the hood. We already know what's under the hood.
Did Microsoft come out and say it?
No, but it's
okay, but then we don't know.
No, I got confirmed.
There's certain things they have said. There's certain aspects they have, not everything.
Look, remember what I got confirmed last night? I got confirmed. That's what's under that damn hood.
What was it? What they say was under it?
Huh? It got a SSD drive in there. It has a different processor. The teraflops is just from 4. It can do ray tracing. It can do various refresh rates. It'll let your account. It'll do 1440p, and it'll let your TV upscale it to 4K. You can stream in 4K.
No, I know that. I know that, but I was just talking about does it have the exact same chip setting that
not the same.
The Series X have?
No.
The CPU, you mean?
The GPU?
No.
Well, we know the GPU is lesser, but the CPU, we didn't get no info on that. There's one outlet saying that it's 3.2, so that would be slower, but nothing official.
But you gotta understand, for a $200 box, I don't know why
300.
For $300 box, where what I'm saying, the price fits right. That's what got me on the price. I said, okay, the price is right. You know what I'm saying? I still thinking you had the Xbox One X, and your ass could have sold that shit for the same price or lesser than that. I don't give a damn about the Jaguar cord.
Hey man, you ain't supposed to hear that, man. You ain't supposed to hear that.
Yeah, you can still play native 4K on the bad boy. Know what I'm saying? I know the price. I know the chipset that you could have shrunk the die, and you took it out. If you take out you can actually do the same thing with the X. You could just take the hard drive out, and it'd be the same thing. That's my issue with the whole thing.
No, but
you already had a cooling system.
Listen, listen, one. But I said it. I said if this system actually does exist, what did I say it was going to be? Did I not say that? Me and Vodka tell you. Did I not say that? I said if this thing actually does exist, all is going to be nothing more than a digital box. I said that. If
absolutely. I don't think anybody was even arguing over that. That had to be the only way they would push it. Like even Sony is doing a model without a drive, and Microsoft is the OG of that shit, and they see it work for them. So why would they not doing this one? This one was the perfect, the perfect one to do it with. It had to be.
I give Livewire my man is. I give Livewire this. I told him. I give you this. Because I said it's both 50-50. He was right about it, and I was right about it. I think, do I believe it's going to sell like crazy? Yeah. It probably is. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
It's going to sell like crazy. It's going to sell. It's really going to sell.
Yeah, a lot of people like to reference the 360 Tard Pack, the one without the hard drive. This is not the same thing. This is just as capable. Like you're not missing anything to do anything that the other system can do. It does the same stuff. It's just not as high resolution. That's it. You're not missing out on nothing. So for a lot of people, kids or whatever who don't play on a 4K TV or whatever, or if you're in college with a little monitor, whatever you got, like this could work. And it's the same games. They're just not 4K. Everything else is there. The ray tracing, all the features, the SSDs. That's the other thing. The SSD is 0.5 terabyte on this one. But a lot of people are like, but these games are still mad big. Won't that drive, hurt? Well, yes and no. Because remember, it also has that smart delivery. This system has 12 gigs of RAM, just like the One X. So when we're talking about these new next gen games with the extra 4K textures, this system doesn't need that. It needs 1080p textures. So the copies of the games that's going to be on that system will be smaller. So you could live with a hard drive that's smaller, than the one in the Series X. But it'll be that balance.
But I don't think Microsoft was I don't think Microsoft was even going after PlayStation on this one. This is the Microsoft went after these raggedy ass PC extremists talking about they playing and all this. You gotta what that box can do, even though like a motherfucking beatbox speaker, I think I'm gonna walk down the street like I'm saying on Radio Raheem and shit. That shit does motherfucking way more than you cannot get a PC that does that for $299.
You can't get what PC does that at $599.
So that taps into the PC market. You got PC guys and like, you know what? It's optimized already. It's already done. I can just go. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. You
gotta look at it like this. Even I'll be saying like, the hard drive and all that stuff. I don't care about none of that because I heard what's the weird dude name? What's his name? The dude, the real sensitive guy. I heard the real Randall Thor, whatever his name is. Funny fucker was complaining about that 512 hard drive and half of the space is going to be taken up by the OS. So I'm saying it like other thing. Good brother had pointed that out. Like well, what about that PlayStation? What about that PlayStation hard drive? What was the number of that PlayStation hard drive? What was that? 8?
Some fucking 8.
Half that right there. Half that right there is gone. That's gone already. So for those out there who want to throw them little shots to talking about the size of the hard drive or whatever, that's nothing. Look what Sony doing. You would have figured Sony would have had a terabyte, but they not. So they're gonna give y'all about what? Probably what, a $500 box, if not more, for a hard drive that you're not even getting. You're not even getting a full. You're not even getting a terabyte or so. Then they're saying that they have other SSD drive out there that can work with. Nah, come on, stop it. No, you can't. No, you can't. So we still haven't seen what the back of that PlayStation 5 look like.
That's right.
We still
and
haven't.
Even Mark Cerny came out of his cave to say, "Yo, don't even pick up that Samsung drive. Expecting it to work on the PS5." Because that's looking like the first drive that might be. But even Cerny was like, don't pick up that drive, expecting it to work with the PS5. They have the certified drives and stuff, and there's a whole situation going on with that, like Flip is talking about. We still ain't seen the back of the system yet, so there's things to be answered. So even though the drive might work, who knows? Don't buy that now.
I'm just saying this. Listen, y'all can try to clown about that 512 hard drive that they got, but listen here. I tell you this. I can go with Microsoft and get that. Who they partnered up with? Seagate? Is it Seagate that they partnered up with? Yeah. I guarantee you that works. I don't care about no other type of Seagate manufacturing hard drive that's out here. We got a legitimate hard drive that works with the digital console and as I would say, the Holy Ghost console. So I don't know what Sony got for that one. At least I can go out and buy one and click it in the back. For those who choose to buy the $299 one. But that just goes back to say I'm curious. Like, okay, well then, the Series X is going to be like $499.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's the next thing. I want to get into the price for just 1 second, but I want to shout out to Jamin Forever on the chat. He's like, yo, it's like a base model cell phone, the Series S is the base and the Series X is the high end. The Xbox One X cannot do the extra tech the Series X can do. The Xbox Velocity architecture, the instant resume, the ray tracing, although it's doing some software ray tracing. We've seen that in Crysis, but that's not what, the One S is way beyond that. Even at a base model, $299. So you're talking about this price thing with the $499. That's the next thing the part of the rumor part of this whole thing is that the okay, we know the Series X is $299. Okay, now the rumor is the X is $499, and they both out November 10th. And now I can believe the price now. If the Series S is eating up all this casual money left and right, because there's gonna be lots of parents who's like, I can't afford you a PS5 for $500. I can get you this Xbox for $300, and they're gonna do it. They're not even gonna ask them; they're just gonna do it.
You know what Microsoft did that I love that they did? They threw that bait out there for Sony. Because what was Sony supposed to have something out tomorrow or
That's some
the
VR
next day?
bullshit.
Sony, I
that's
think
it?
officially had come
That's
out and
it?
said no, they're not actually. I'm not really sure.
It's supposed to be some VR bullshit.
Oh, VR. Oh, okay.
No. It was supposed to be talking about VR, but
Hey, what up, Cruz?
you know what I'm saying? But
That's crazy,
I
man.
see, I see certain people in the chat
Yo,
talking
Lemon
about,
one in.
you know what I'm saying? Who?
Lemon.
Send me the link.
All right, got you.
Yeah, you about to shut it down. Even I came in late.
Oh boy.
No, I just started. No, but
Oh.
but see,
We just got here.
no. But my issue with the whole thing is also too. You got people talking about the Xbox S gonna bottleneck and it's gonna slow development down. I don't know if you guys understand this word, and I'm gonna say this shit real slow for some of y'all. You know what I'm saying? They ain't working with a full deck. You know what I'm saying? A couple of beers away from a six pack, a couple of sandwiches away from a picnic. It's called smart delivery.
Exactly. I just
Smart
was talking about
delivery.
that. Yep.
If you don't understand what smart delivery is, it understands if what Xbox that you own, and it knows what to give you and what not to give you. So if Call of Duty right now on the Xbox One X is 100 gigs, you think it's 100 gigs on the S and or the VCR box? No, it's not, because you don't have to download no 4K assets, and you have the option to say I don't want 4K access. I don't want the 4K shit, and you can click it off. So y'all want to sit here and like Sony is doing. Sony ain't showed y'all motherfuckers shit. It's think about this. Xbox been in y'all mouth so goddamn long. Been talking about it so much. You forgot where you come from.
Remember they say the cloud wasn't real. I guarantee they're gonna be utilizing the cloud this time.
Mm.
A whole lot more than what they've been using.
You know what I'm saying? And look at all the benefits that you do get with the speaker box. I'm a clowning shit to the end. With the speaker box, what you get with the Xbox speaker box? What you gonna get? From probably is you can go get Game Pass. Boom. You got it. So if I'm a you know what I'm saying, a father that I am, even though my son wants higher tech than like I do, if you was a person that was coming from PlayStation, whatever, they can understand. I can go put in $15 and I get over 100 games and I got all the exclusives. Day one, PlayStation's not offering no type of deal like that.
Mm-mm.
And I was watching Unlocked too, Flip. You know, so I like to go up there.
Too. Yeah,
I watched a little bit of the shit before I was trying to get the show started and shit. And I kept on hearing about making Xbox Live free. And you know what it came in my mind? I wanted to jump in. I'm like, young lady, I understand that you want Xbox Live free, but guess what happened? It's on PlayStation. It was a WWE NXT superstar got his account hacked.
Oh yeah, I forgot I
And
posted about that. Yeah.
out. He just asked out. So when you guys talk about paying for Xbox Live, you're paying for security. They locked him out of his account because he had to tell his bank that wasn't none of my charges.
And Sony told him to do it. Drake Maverick is his name. He called Sony. And Sony told him to tell his bank exactly that. And then after the bank put the block on it, Sony blocked him.
So he ain't got no access to none of his games. He just asked out. But you guys, with PC is different because you know what? You put your own antivirus on there. If you want to trust Windows Defender, you want to trust AVG, motherfucking Norton, those crooked ass motherfuckers over there at Norton, you can go. That's your option to protect your own identity because that's your personal computer. Your console is not a personal computer. That's why you paying for Xbox Live. But nobody want to talk about that though. They want to talk about the negative of Xbox Live. Why we can't play free-to-play games. And you got to be behind a paywall. I'd rather be behind a paywall than not behind a paywall and I get my shit hacked. And don't claim PC. Don't claim the PC game. Yeah, don't claim the PC. PC play for free. They've been playing for free, but guess what? They dancing with sharks. They dancing with the devil in the pale of moonlight every time they get online. 85 million of their games are peer-to-peer. They don't have dedicated servers unless you're going to buy a subscription like World of Warcraft and all these other games. And then y'all say Xbox Live, you pay $15 a month. I don't know what. I ain't gonna break that shit. That's another story, man. I'm gonna let y'all talk, man. Fuck
He literally
shit,
said
man.
Live is getting more expensive. I don't remember Game Pass being live, but whatever. Okay.
Yeah, but I don't understand that logic where, you know, we know places, you know what? Man, I got to go. Fuck, I'm gonna do my little thing. Y'all go on, type in 100 on your CD keys and on your checkout, you're gonna get a 5% discount. I got to start doing that. I'm a partner with CD Keys. So y'all go to CD Keys, type in 100 on the checkout, get 5% discount. I know it's not a lot, but it's something. It's better than nothing. And I guarantee you're not paying that guap that you will be paying elsewhere. Let's keep it real. You know
Come on,
and like I
that.
said, I apologize for my Xbox brothering out there. I said it wasn't, it was bullshit. It didn't exist. I said it. I live with it. I take it on the chin. We fall down, but I'm gonna be Kurt Franklin. I'm gonna get back up.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I walk.
You gotta realize, man, it's nothing wrong with having your own thought in mind. Just because you didn't believe that, nigga, I ain't believe it either. Like, so what? I'm not gonna sit here and listen to some rumor that may not even be true. I'm saying, so it ain't that you did wrong. You just not one of the ones that sit up there and believe rumors and stuff. I said the same thing. I'm right there with you. Like, no, I don't believe that.
Yeah.
But if it do come out, it's gonna be like this, and this. You already agreed with me when I said that. What if it come out, it's just gonna be like a diskless box? So you really, it ain't like that you lost or something like that. Like you gotta eat crow because you already had agreed with me. Like it ain't like it ain't on tape, on record that you say, you know what, you're right. If it does exist, it's gonna be this type of box. We both said that. So I mean, you don't owe no apology. No apology.
Yeah,
Fuck
well,
that.
you ain't got no apology, but what you do got to do though, for me though, you got to ask a question or two. So okay, so back when all these smoking guns was out there, like, and a lot of them too, there was a lot of smoking guns, and you didn't believe that, okay, for whatever reason.
Right.
I would ask that a couple of times, right? Okay, now knowing these things are true, all these smoking guns that come back in memory, okay, you know, to be used as evidence against you, you know, okay, one of these things is a theory I have. We'll leave that to last, but like, you know, the price, what does it do? Like, just so folks don't get it twisted, this is the Xbox One X, but like the base model. You know, you got your iPhone and you got your iPhone Plus. This is just not the Plus version. That's it. Everything runs the same way, except for the resolution on screen. Nothing else is different. Nothing else. It might even be quieter and use less power, I'm sure. But other than that, it's the same thing. So, like, do y'all two follow what's going on now with all the things that folks were saying when they believed it even before it was revealed? Like the little details about it that folks were saying, because this is a bigger deal now than, you know, it's why it's been all over the news all day. This is the cheaper alternative that you can get for $300 when these systems is $5. Like, when people talk now about these new systems, they're not really going to be talking about the high end version because it's like they don't talk about the high end version of the iPhone. They talk about the base model. Yo, in the public perception, the Xbox might just be a $299 console and still give you everything. That's crazy marketing right there.
I mean, I maybe so. Me personally, I still disagree with the multiple boxes and stuff. But hell, I don't work for Microsoft. That's just my opinion. I don't give a shit. So that's
What up with
that's
the
they job.
You
That's
already
they
know what's
job.
good. You can hear me?
What's good?
Yes,
Yeah,
we do.
can
We
hear
do.
you, unfortunately.
First of all, 100.
Wow.
I bought me a deep fryer today. Shout out to you and your cooking skills, but I'm cooking crow, so eat some.
Hey, I said I was gonna be nice. I can't say nothing about him.
Listen. I told him in a private chat. I heard from some real sources. I said, son, stop co-signing it. I'm telling you, it's there. I said it, but I don't even want to get into that. I want to talk. I want to bring something to people in the chat. And I said this in my video. Go check that out today. One way is back on YouTube. Self advertisement. But
So shameless plug. But go ahead.
yeah, shameless plug. But I'm gonna talk facts here. I'm gonna talk facts. Okay, we talking statistical values here. This is an absolute win for Microsoft, and I'm gonna tell you why. First of all, this situation that they put themselves in, you don't lose anything next gen. Ray tracing, the features, nothing. They kept the system cost down. We're taking out the 4K Blu-ray player. They took the system cost down by putting the same SSD in there, but at a smaller size. You still got an option for those 1 terabyte sticks that you're gonna have to use on the Xbox Series X anyway. What they did do, my main thing I've said, and I will keep saying, if you want to take advantage of the Xbox Series X and PlayStation 5, you're going to be double paying. And I'm going to clean that up and let people understand what I'm saying. You could buy those systems all you want, but to get the max out of them, you better have a TV with those features. That's number one. You don't have 4K 120 and all that to see when these games are pushing those resolutions. You're not going to take it. It's going to look like a regular system to you with a little bit better graphics because your TV can't match what the system's outputting. That's number one. Number two, from the statistical value on Steam notes, 68% of the market is gaming at 1080p. Can anybody answer the question? What's the next biggest frame rate and resolution they're playing at? Can anybody in here?
It's probably
No.
1050.
No. It's 1440p. You know why?
Cool.
1440p was the second biggest because financially you don't need a 1080 Ti. Financially, you don't need a 2080 Ti. You can do that with a decent card. So now in 2019 and 2018, they sold thousands, maybe hundreds of thousands of 2K monitors that do 1440p at 120 hertz. And I said this last year on I don't know how many GRGs. I said that's the number they're going to aim at if there's a second system. Why would they do that? Because that's what PC people can afford, and it will make a second system affordable. Now, all the TVs from 2018, 2019, the good ones, starting with TCL, entry-level game TVs, 1440p at 120 hertz. Now, everybody even people with Xbox One X do that. Now, everybody in that ecosystem can buy this system for $300, same price as a Switch. I know ain't nobody in here gonna tell me that this ain't destroying the Switch graphically. At the same price as the Switch, they don't have to upgrade their TV. It's a win-win for the consumer. Not the hardcore who's gonna run out there. They need the next best TV, the next best graphic card. Not them. The casual gamer who really don't care about resolution. Because if they did, they'd have ran out there and everybody would have bought the X. No, they still didn't buy the X in droves. The hardcore drew it, bought it, and then some people adapted it. But for the casuals, this is a win-win. 80% of the TVs last year that came out with HDMI 2.0 that has HDMI 2.1 features have this feature, 1440p at 120. Nobody loses. You can cover the hardcore, you can cover the casual, and for $200 less. Can anybody disagree with that?
Just leave Nintendo. You know damn well Nintendo doing their own shit. I wouldn't even put them in the equation. Push them right over there with
no. I put them in the equations because look at what the system's coming out, and the Switch is still $300. No price reduction. That's what brought the Switch up because I seen a lot of YouTubers who like to say the opposite of what this system means because they need clickbait. We're not doing clickbait here. We're doing facts. Facts of the matter is there's more people gaming on PC at 1440p than it is people that's not playing games in 4K on Xbox. That's a win-win. You got PC dudes. I mean, you got Xbox One X dudes that didn't buy a TV, but they bought a 27-inch monitor, 1440p, 144 refresh rate with HDR. Anybody want to go online and look for a 4K HDMI 2.1 TV with HDR right now? Watch what it costs. Costs more than a high-end TV.
Make sure you have your heart medication ready.
This is a win-win for Microsoft because everybody don't care. Everybody don't care about resolution. You're not losing no next-gen features. Zero. You just not gaming in 4K. You just not gaming in 4K.
I'm glad you said that because that's what I was saying earlier. Like, wait a minute, okay, but what is the spec? Like, you saying it like
no,
different. They still got the same chip. Graphically, like you said, graphically is what you're looking at. That resolution is the last thing that they put on.
Right. And it makes no sense. It makes no sense, Flip, not to have a system doing that at this price point because the Xbox One X does it already. It does 1440p at 2K at 120 hertz. You can play PUBG and all that. PUBG was the first game to support it.
Diabolical.
and people who don't have those TVs, if you ain't got a 4K TV, they're not looking at a 2K screen. But people that do know went and made those purchases. You got a Q80R from last year. You got 1440p, homie, 120 hertz. You could play your Xbox One X right now with variable refresh rate, all the bells and whistles. You ain't gonna have ray tracing and next gen stuff, but you definitely got current gen stuff that dudes on PC playing in 1440p right now. Just saying.
You know what? My little cousin, he better be thankful for everything that I'm doing for his little ass. I'll tell you, boy. Cousin me, he's getting the new one, the little box. His grandma just called me today and asked me, what's up with this, and this. All right, well, what type of TV? He a little kid. He don't need all that expensive. Like, no, you don't got to break your bank for no expensive-ass TV. No, get this. This is be good enough for him to watch and play a game or whatever. He's young. He's about 12 or something like that. That little joker, boy, I tell you, I got to look out for my little cousins and stuff, man.
No, but I looked at the system. I put in GRG today. I said I might buy both because I'm looking at a 4K HDR 65-inch beast right now. But guess what? For my bedroom, that's too big. I can get me an entry-level TCL now and still get great graphic fidelity and spend $300. You understand what I'm saying? And have all my games in my bedroom when I don't feel like sitting up in my gaming chair. This is really a reasonable price compared to the market. You know the Xbox gonna be $500. It deserves to be $500.
With my gaming chair.
It's in recycle. It's in recycle. But I don't see how, this made me return back to YouTube. Not that I wasn't, but it made me turn back to YouTube faster than I want to. But I had to go check out that video, people. But it's really the truth, man. Like on some real stuff, this is really a bang for buck. And a Blu-ray player like they did with the like Six said, they grandfathered that digital edition. They started with Microsoft. But back then, a disc drive was only $50. Now the disc drive is $25. So what is the PlayStation 5 going to do? Because the disc drive is not as expensive as it was in 2017. It's half the price. So if they system, that's just not saying this is facts, but if they system 500, they're gonna take off $25 because Microsoft dropped $50. the sad edition. So what they're gonna drop $25? I don't see that being a bargain. 1,500, 1,475. Nah, that don't even make sense. And I don't believe, and I want people to pay attention. If the PlayStation 5 comes out the same price as the Xbox Series X, I want y'all to give that PlayStation the same energy you gave Microsoft in 2013, being
Please.
less powerful,
Please do.
being
He
less
was
powerful,
in the store.
and charging $100 more. I just want y'all to hear that.
Facts.
Because they got a lot of smoke behind putting in the Kinect. Because PlayStation my boy showed me in GameStop the original advertisement for PlayStation 4 had the camera in the box, and their camera was garbage. 720p trash. You know, at least the Xbox, you could see somebody's heartbeat. That was crazy. But
Yeah.
in terms of quality, they had the worst webcam ever on the PlayStation, but it was in the box. So if they charge even whatever, if they go same price as Microsoft and charge $25 less the digital edition, I want to see PlayStation get lit. I'm gonna light them up, and you know I don't be doing that type of stuff. I'm lighting their ass up. I'm done.
No, like I said, when I sit there and I listen to about 20 YouTubers today, and I didn't even pick them. You know, I just went on when I get on my phone, it'll go random. If I go on the home screen, I just refresh. Some people said it was great. Some people was this and that. They go put this what if the diskless one goes for $299. Sony cannot do that.
You know what it is?
Talking about that reset area that we were talking about. That I was they got clowned so quick.
You know what I realized though, 100 though. Think about it though. I said then I think about it. If you're not going to get the digital thing, why you worrying about it? That shit not for you. Why you worrying about it?
It's
everybody on this panel,
there's PlayStation fanboys in the chat right now. You know, trying to distract. Same thing.
I don't pay them no mind. They little kids. They my children.
That's the same reason, though. That's the answer to the same question, bro.
You gotta stop that, man. They my kids. They don't know better. You gotta excuse them.
I'm gonna make a
comment.
Everybody
On this pot, for everybody that's on this panel, and most of us, the fella that's in the comment section that we know, we all going for the what? We all going for the big black box. We're going for that. We're going for the most power.
Absolutely.
Go ahead, Lemon.
Let me say something for the record. PlayStation, they the Bentley of the team. They don't cut their prices for nobody. It's the same way Nintendo don't cut their prices for nobody. They can't do $299 because the systems are exactly the same, minus the disk drive. They got caught with their pants down twice this generation. Man, first, they thought 10 teraflops was enough for 4K gaming, which it is because Microsoft showed when Mark Cerny said it's impossible to achieve 4K native gaming at 6 teraflops. Microsoft got better engineers than Sony. They got better engineers than half the planet. Them, Apple, and Samsung. So we're not going to even go with what Mark Cerny said.
Hold on. Oh, Leonard. No. Be correct. Overclock. That's
no. I didn't get into that yet. I'm going there. I'm going there.
All right, my bad.
So now, they thought 9.2 teraflops was enough. And anybody in here that do PC gaming know when you overclock something, it don't stay there. It has an opportunity to go there when it throttle harder, and then it goes right back down to normal. That's what they do. That's what overclocking does in everything, except RAM. Fact. Am I wrong, Sid?
Not at all.
When you overclock your CPU, don't it throttles back?
That's right.
Okay. So when you overclock a GPU, same exact thing. It could reach this plateau. It don't stay there. So we're not going to do that.
And if you notice the words from Mark Cerny, they were specifically chosen. That's literally what he's saying to you in his little, technical breakdown of the PS5.
He did say that.
In the early games, it's going to tax the GPU and the CPU clocks will go down, accordingly.
That's right.
But as the generation goes on, they're going to use that CPU more. And then they're going to have this war between which one is going to get to use up all the performance and make the heat. Because there's only a limit they can go. Is it going to be CPU? Is it going to be the GPU? And they're going to go up and down, back and forth all day long. That's what's going to happen. It's what's happened in PCs for over 30 years. It's not going to change with Sony.
And this is what I'm gonna say.
Why gotta make this shit easy? This is
No, hold
what
on.
this is what the PlayStation 5 finna do. You know what I'm saying? When the CPU ain't getting taxed, it's gonna borrow the power from the CPU and give it to the GPU. When the GPU ain't
That's right.
taxed,
And vice
it's
versa.
gonna
Yep.
borrow. They're sharing the
off.
same motherfucking bandwidth.
Yes, they
It's
are.
that's what they're doing. That's the same bus that's on that motherboard. People don't. You ain't gotta be rocket science. You can make this shit make this shit easy. They sharing the same. They're sharing the bus. If this is not taxing, we're gonna use this. That's why they say they was like I mean, I can't say the fucking name. I'm tired shit. But they're just sharing back and forth. So that's why you're gonna get dynamic scaling on the PlayStation 5. You
And-
might get 4K.
Yeah.
You might get 1440p sometime.
Yep.
But I am gonna say this for record.
And hang on a second. And that's what they call, folks, a bottleneck. When folks are talking about the Xbox design that has bottlenecks here and there, you don't even understand the meaning of the word. The situation with the PlayStation, that's the epitome of a bottleneck. The bandwidth is too limited. The heat is too limited. And that's the situation they're in, trying to overclock to keep up with the power of the Xbox. That's just the facts.
And I pointed this out on Twitter the other day, man. I hate when people use terms they don't understand. And when people tweet, you can see their intelligence all the time. But I am going to say this. When you have a system designed a certain way, and let's not get this twisted, 9 teraflops is more than enough to do 4K gaming. It's more than enough. When done right, it's more than enough. This is a console. It's a closed environment. They can do 4K. If anybody saying, oh, they're struggling to do 1080p, that is nonsense you're reading on Twitter. That is fake news. They thought at 9 teraflops, they would go a little bit above the X and reach the plateau. They got caught with their pants down. That's all it is. They got caught with their pants down again. They said, okay, this time we're going to have a SAT edition and we're going to match Microsoft because they figured they was going to do that. No, they did something better. They're attacking a market with millions of TVs and monitors and most people is going to have 1440p, 120. And both of these systems are going to have great looking games, but for the facts of the matter is the PlayStation 5 SAT edition and the PlayStation 5 are the exact same system. You will not see the diskless at $300. You will not. That's just what it is.
It won't be a major price difference without some other change or something different they doing.
Right.
No way. It's just a DVD drive. It's just a Blu-ray drive. That's not
Blu-ray
enough.
drive.
That's
It's
not
not
enough
enough.
to make that difference.
No $150 difference.
Oh, and back to the genius of Microsoft for one more thing, yo. This has been my theory the whole time. All the chips that they're using in the Series S are chips that didn't pass the test to be Series X, but they passed the limit for the Series S. Those are free chips from Microsoft. Those systems are all profits because those are chips they were probably gonna throw away anyway. But they pass performance levels to be in a Series S. And that's crazy, where you're basically not paying for the chip now and you're making money off of it? Shit. That's genius.
Yeah, but see the difference between Microsoft's chips on the Xbox One, Xbox Series X, and PlayStation is their partnership with AMD to make that chip. So when you partnership with somebody, that price comes down. They're working on this chip together.
Yep.
Sony told them to make me a chip, and this is what I want, and this is what I want to do, and they gave them some specs, and that's what AMD get. I see a bunch of people that quote will be tech heads and all that. Microsoft said we're partnered up with AMD. When you partner up with somebody, that means my engineers is up to you with your engineers. We're going to build this chip together. You never heard Sony say we built this chip together. Sony said, I need a chip, build it. And they want to use the word custom.
Let me ask you this. When the last time Sony actually had a custom chip in a system?
That cell processor?
PS3.
Cell processor.
You see how that worked out.
See, that's all I need to know. So I get what you're saying though. I don't think that is left to. I really do think since this is going on like this, Microsoft said no. We got this deal like 100 said. I want everything customized.
No, but hold on. But a lot of people don't realize AMD is partnered with Microsoft with the GPU heavily. They didn't make that GPU by themselves. It is a team effort. They both
Right,
came up with the
right.
idea, and they both. It's not just AMD made theirs, and no, AMD made the PlayStation stuff. Microsoft and AMD partnered, and they built their own thing. Because, like I said, even AMD right now don't have a 12 teraflop GPU on the PC side. They don't have one. So look at that. Look at that factor.
But you know where one is at, though, right?
Yeah, we know what. Yeah,
Where one is at, though.
until we hear about Navi, and here we hear about Navi on PC right now. Their best GPU is in the Xbox. Facts.
That's crazy. That's real crazy. That makes me wonder. That makes me wonder if we may ever hear that on a PC.
What you mean? Hear what?
Make a Navi for the
Well, they're
PC.
bringing it.
They're
They're
gonna
bringing
make
it.
one.
They're bringing
bringing
it. And next, their next
Uh,
generation
gonna bring it.
GPUs
You
are
gonna
GPU.
pay
I mean, just
You gonna
next
pay for
generation
it.
GPUs
Hold on,
are
let me
Navi.
stop. Okay.
The next GPUs on PC is Navi. Everybody's waiting to see the announcement, but you know, Nvidia just changed the game by a lot. It's gonna be.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be really hard to compete.
Yeah,
Navi better be like $200.
Yeah, they're gonna have to sell it near crackhead prices.
Yeah, to make up the difference. They're already getting punished on Steam. Those numbers came out. Ryzen is not as popular as the fanboys tried to make it. Ryzen is good stuff, but Intel's still stomping them. And the most popular GPU on Steam is the 1060. Facts.
Yup, I just came from one. Okay, that
1060.
Yeah, that 2070 Super. Yo, it replaced the 1060 because I never got the original RTX cards. I kind of regret buying it now, thinking that these new Nvidia cards wouldn't be out till the end of the year, not so close to when. But hey, that's the lumps when you were early adopter, and it's kind of looks. Hey, but that's the L I gotta take, and I already knew that was a potential L I could take, and I said that multiple times here and elsewhere. It's
Facts.
It's how it is. How it is.
Facts.
I mean, don't worry about it. You still end up like a fat rat compared to other people who got PC, building their own PC. I'm quite sure it ain't coming up close to what you're doing, considering that they're saying people still playing their PC at low settings and all that other stuff.
Yeah. We're not talking about people gaming in 1440p on ultra. It's like 1440p on medium and low combined. So it's still not people like, you buy Xbox, you buy PlayStation, you're going to be doing better than a lot of people. You buy Xbox One X, you're doing better than a lot of people. A lot. A lot.
You know what? Since you say that,
let me throw out this
question. Hold on, one more thing. Only 1% on Steam is playing in 4K. I'm done. 1%.
Well, let's ask this question. You know what I'm saying? Since everybody want to compare the Series X, the Series S to this PlayStation and all this other stuff. Microsoft said that this quote unquote, beatbox, speaker box, Wolf speaker is subwoofer
He
speaker.
said Wolf speaker. I'm not gonna I'm gonna act like I ain't hear that.
You already done said it. I act like you already said it. Go ahead.
So you're telling me. So you're telling me that this console right here can go up to almost 120 frames per second, and you're trying to say where's the games that's going to be on PlayStation 5 do the same thing?
Well, PlayStation really hasn't said about anything about 120. But the capability is there. It's there. The capability is there.
They did say that Dirt and some other minor, and Call of Duty would be, but nothing serious.
Well, they're both capable of doing 120. Microsoft is pushing it because they know they push it in their games. I told everybody there's going to be 2 games to showcase 120, and it's going to be multiplayer: Forza and goddamn Halo. Facts, and it might be Gears 5 also. I don't know what type of update they're doing because Gears 5 already at 60. So the next step would be 120.
Well, Gears 5, they already said Gears 5 doing 120.
Yeah, that was the first game. I think even before Halo, the first game they announced.
No. Why I said Halo and Forza 6? Because I predicted that from the first time they mentioned 120. Of course, their flagships is going to do that. Just like with
definitely Forza, yeah.
Even when you mentioned 4K Texas, the 1440p system could do 4K textures because the Xbox One X got the same RAM and it got 4K textures. Facts. You don't need 16 gigabytes of RAM for 4K textures. That's when I wasn't in here. You said that. Wanted to bring that up because both systems. Now it can't do no 8K textures. That's a fact, but it definitely could do 4K. Definitely.
Oh yeah. But the thing I was saying about that was you also got to remember that RAM is going to be used up for other things when you get into an Xbox Series X game that a One X can't handle. That's going to eat up RAM besides just textures. So you may not have the room, to put the 4K text.
Well,
it depends on the game. It depends on the game, though.
But it also, one thing that's going to eat up the RAM would be the ray tracing, and they both got dedicated chips for that. But they both have dedicated chips for that.
Right. Exactly.
That's the difference.
Right.
That's the difference.
The only difference is the resolution and thus the horsepower it has to push out to keep that resolution.
Right.
That's the only difference.
Yeah, but it's a good
That
look.
ain't no
Man.
drive.
It's a good look for people that invested in their TVs. It's a good look already for people who invested in their TVs. You don't have to go out there and my dumb ass, I gotta go out there and buy a new TV because I want the best of the best. But for both systems, PS5 and the Xbox. So I got but with the if I wasn't in the financial market for the X, I could buy a TV from last year and save $2,000 or $1,500. That's a fact. That's a great look financially as a parent and as a gamer. You know what I'm saying? That's a great look, man. That's a great look financially, man. They really did their thing. I'm stunned. I'm stunned.
Yeah, this holiday, if they can market this angle like I was saying before, this could blow up for them big time. I mean, the systems are going to be sold out no matter what, because that's just how the holidays is. But if they can keep the momentum going, son, we could have another 360 on our hands like that.
Which would be a good look for them, man. Which would be a good look. What you think, Flip? What you feel about that as a parent if your kids ask you to buy a new Series X?
I'm trying to figure out how I can persuade my daughter off the goddamn PC into the Xbox. That's what the hell I'm trying to think of.
That's easy
right now.
That's easy. You just let her see your games and she'll be right over.
Man, I did that before. She looked at me. She looked at me crazy, like when I be put my hand up and say live long and prosper. Everybody else do it. She the only one that don't. I don't know. My only child. Make me think something not right, man. Make me feel like she's not the food of my loins. I don't know what's going on, man.
She could be the UPS man, baby.
You know what I mean? And I think like, I don't understand you. You my oldest. What are you doing? Like what are we doing? I'm ready to get the DNA test. Like, I don't understand this. Why do you like that PC so damn much? Don't get me wrong. Back in the day, yeah, I did it too. Built the PC and stuff. But listen, you. Something got to give, man. But she like that damn Switch.
I like my Switch too. I just don't look at it as no powerhouse for graphics, but it's fun as hell. You know what I'm saying? I got my Nintendo catalog popping. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Everything ain't about graphics. You got gaming is about fun first.
I think
a billion people wouldn't be playing damn Minecraft.
Grown ass man playing Mario.
Listen here, man. Listen here. I don't play Mario. I play Zelda.
You play the second coming of it, Zelda.
I play Mario, and I don't know why 100 talking. He 100 used to like the game he looked like. Bonks Adventure. We not going there. This dude
Whoa! No wonder he's so hard headed.
You know what I'm saying? Bonks Adventure in the building. You know what I'm saying?
All right. All right, Art.
Yeah, whatever. That was a good one. That was a good one.
All right, Art. You know what I'm saying? You tell everybody you played the extra in Jurassic Park.
Yeah, keep trying. Shit. Keep trying. Eventually, somebody in the chat gonna laugh. Keep going.
Yeah. Use that in Jurassic
please
Park.
type LOL. Please boost this dude's morale right now. Type LOL in the chat, man. Please.
I'm saying you're happy because you're still trying to fuck Peach.
Come on. I'm gonna give you one more. You got one more chance. You got one more chance before I tear your head off.
You got one more King Koopa, right? Been playing Mario. That's right, Rain. You know she fucking King Koopa. Look at all them kids.
Listen, man, I love my exclusives for certain games, man. I love them. I don't care what it is. You know what I'm saying? I love Sonic. I love Crash. I love Mario. You know what I'm saying? I like Super Lucky Tales now. That's a great adventure.
Oh,
Ukulele.
now you like. Hang on. Now you like.
What?
Ain't
What?
this a bitch?
You know what's
Nigga.
funny?
Now you like.
Now you gonna get in here. First of all, now you gonna get in here frauding. I played that on VR first and knew that game was dope. Y'all didn't know nothing about it till Microsoft said, "Oh, we're gonna get."
What I supposed to know about it?
I was playing VR. That's what I know about it. How about that?
I'm good.
No,
I don't
son.
do VR.
Yeah, I was playing it in
I
VR
don't do VR.
way before Microsoft talked about they was getting it. Way before. Y'all didn't turn into Super Lucky Tales to Microsoft.
I didn't. Who told you I was? Who told you I was? I like Super Lucky's Tales, but I'm
I
not.
bet you
sitting there-
do.
but I ain't sitting there telling everybody.
I bet you
I'm
do.
not telling everybody this is the best game since
I
sliced
didn't,
bread.
I didn't say that. I said it's a good damn game. I said I even like. That means it was last. I even like Super. We're not gonna go there because when they announced it in E3 in 2018, I said, "Yo, oh yeah," I said, "Yo, that's a good ass game." Dudes is like, "What? You play VR? Yeah, I play VR. Remember you VR virgin? Because that's who you are. You a VR version. Went to E3 and got turned out from dudes with lightsabers. Pause.
Oh wow, you cold blooded, brother.
No, but he
God
know
damn.
I'm not lying though. He know I'm not lying.
Hey,
I got the
What do you-
footage. I got the footage on. We was
what do you-
online.
Did I say what I was gonna do? Did I go buy the
100.
motherfucker?
You know what?
I don't
Make
understand
that
this lightsaber thing. What are we talking about?
Oh, he
Lightsaber.
talking.
Darth
He
Vader
talking about when I
Immortal.
went to play Vader. When I play Vader
Yeah.
Mortal, that's
Oh,
all
all right.
him.
Okay.
Yo,
So I go
Flip.
run to the.
Me, him, and Megatron online. He didn't even want to stand on the line. Yo, man,
I was like,
this
"Nigga, I
line
need
long,
to
man. This nobody want to play no VR, man. Yo, man, you gotta take off your shoes and going in with your socks, man. Yo, he complained on everything. You hear what I'm telling you? I said, all right. When he came out of there, he said, yo, I just looked up Oculus Quest. It's sold out everywhere. We ain't been out of there 5 minutes. He done looked it up. Facts. I may
No,
be
remember I
cracking
was
a
at the
joke,
booth.
but I'm
Like
keeping
I
it
said,
real.
can I pre-order this shit? I
That's
got
right,
$100
that's right.
on the wood
That's
right
right.
now.
That's right. It was. I see you ain't got a pre-order. It's already out.
It wasn't out
man.
yet.
Yes, it was.
It was no. It came
It
out
was
2
on
weeks
back
later.
order.
No,
It was
yeah,
back
no,
ordered.
that wasn't. No, it was 2 weeks later. Remember?
Oh, you know what? You're right. But the
It was 2 weeks
shipments was
later.
back ordered. They
Yeah.
had too many. Yeah, you
And
right.
I tried to go buy that motherfucker on Amazon like 25 million times, and that
Mhm.
motherfucker said,
I can't do
back
VR.
order.
But my
Back
guys
order.
in here. My guys ain't. Trust me. Yo, Flip. It's a great experience.
I already
No
did
BS.
it. I already tried VR before. I tried that. I probably tried VR way before y'all tested.
Nah, I
already done
tested it when it
tried
first
that.
hit the market.
Yeah, I did
First hit the
too.
market. First hit
I
the
did
market.
test that joint. I was testing that joint way when they first talk about
Yo,
that joint.
sick
I was
of
in the
tell
mall.
you. When I hear
I
something,
don't care for it.
I'm in them streets. When the first Connect came out, we went to in New York City. We went to South Street Seaport. They had
Oh
Connect
yeah, South
outside.
Seaport always got the
I was
hookup.
online for 2 hours. Like I'm playing this.
I did
I'm
the
out here.
Oculus. I did the Oculus, and I did the
And a Vive, right?
and the Vive.
Vive, right?
I did both of them. I'm like, hold on, let me
Great
see what this is. That first stupid ass game that I ain't really care for, the one when you climbing up on a mountain and stuff, and you look
Yeah.
down, I'm like, oh shit. I'm like,
And let me tell you something. I got a Magnolia Best Buy by me, so you know I go straight there. Straight there. But anyway, yeah. Welcome to the VR world 100, aka I don't believe in nothing but green.
Well, I'll be in the VR. I'll be in the VR world. Shit, I'm
Yeah,
going that motherfucker
now,
every day.
now, but you didn't listen to me. Give things a chance.
I'll give you a credit, man. Why everybody? You know what? This is the time y'all all can jump on me because you know what? After
let them have it
Thursday,
now. Let them have it
after
now.
Thursday,
Let them have it now.
the whole gloves is off. I'm giving you almost 48 hours.
Well, listen, I'm your boy. I'm only gonna steer you right. If I tell you something good, it's good. I ain't gonna say something ain't good. It ain't good. If it ain't good, you know, I'm the first to be like that shit is trash. I'm not kumbayaing with nothing.
Yo,
It's trash.
fuck you, Vodka. You gonna say virtual boy make flip money wear glasses?
Disrespectful.
Yo, you motherfucker. No, it's
Well, no,
it's
but VR is not for everybody. Some people you
It's
can't.
not.
You
It's
can't
not.
get.
Get seizures.
You're not playing. You know how we a game like
Some
say
people
we go
just
play.
can't do it at all. Yeah.
Yeah, say we go play what you call it, like the Outer Worlds, right? people know I stayed on the out. Shout out the outer world. I'm trying
Shout
to get
out.
that DLC tonight, and I'm supposed to. And I gotta go to work in the morning, man. Might just sit. I can get that DLC. When I got to that shit, I played for that shit. That's all I played. You cannot do that on the. You cannot do that in VR. Your eyes need to rest.
You
You
gotta
will actually get fucking this. You take off and like what? I have actually ran into my refrigerator in my office.
I would have let it see that. I would have let it see
No, it pops on, but the time it popped on, I was already running.
Yeah, listen. What's crazy? They warn you. You need a rest. You've been playing too long.
Now, if you're sitting at the poker table or something like that, that's totally different. You sitting at a poker table, that's totally different. If you sitting at a poker table.
Yo, shout out to Christopher Hart in the chat, man. I can't see your chats. I don't know why, but shout out to my fellow light skin. He stopped coming after me, so I think he got a little bit of love for me or a little bit of respect. So we good.
He's been behaving the past week and a half.
Yeah.
No, he said why Microsoft is putting Minecraft VR on PlayStation
because they like money.
It's about money.
Sony can't do it for you.
Well, you know what though? Answer this though, Chris. And if you do decide to buy Minecraft on VR on a PlayStation, think about what's going to pop up when you turn that thing on.
No, he's just going to eat big for it.
Powered by Microsoft.
See, why you being messy? Just get it through the government. You're being messy.
It's true. Am I lying? No. There you go.
We're not gonna do the fellow. Yo, listen. He said he's gonna be part of the light skin team. He's coming back because he thought he was dark skin. He's coming back, son. He's coming back.
No, he thought he was blue. He thought he was blue. I told him I got a green rag for him.
Hey, I don't live in New York anymore, man. I can't say nothing.
Yeah, once you're from New York, you're always from New York. No matter where you at.
Amen to that, brother.
I got a blue. I told him. Flip already telling him we got that green rag for him.
Yeah, crazy. We crazy, just a little bit crazy. But you, I don't know, bro.
You know what I'm saying? But no,
man.
I got anybody else to say on this, man? Because
I'm giving out green jackets Sunday. Come in our party, behave, and let me preach the gospel of the Xbox. Come out a better man. Get that hate out your heart. You might even leave with an Xbox Series X or S. Just come on in this Sunday. Take this. I'm there. Go home and get this sermon real quick. Let me preach to y'all.
Read from the Book of X, man. The good word, man. I'm telling you, it's worth listening to.
Saying that old
life.
We're gonna sing that old Negro Xbox Spirit song.
Xbox for life. But man, we about to get out of here, man. I'm finna finish watching the second half of the damn Laker game and shit. That's why I ain't really been talking because I've been using a whole lot of motherfuckers, and I got to get in. I got to get zooted in and grab me sub to eat, man. But y'all, what man? Catch us on Xbox Live. Y'all ever want to come in, man? Y'all can come in our parties.
Shout out to my man, Other Zinc.
Yep, shout out to me, Zinc.
Everybody else that's in there, man.
Shout out to Agent. Shout out to Mike, and you know what I'm saying. Even the ponies, I appreciate them coming by. You know what I'm saying.
Dr. Vodka.
More hits. Thank you. Busted ass Asian Masters again, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Go check out 108 Dragons TV. He made a new video. He finally came out of his cave with his beard looking ass. You know
shit! Breaking inside the news about Flip Money. The PlayStation 5 can cure people who got COVID-19. Thank you.
Do not do what the deal. Wow, we do not co-sign this statement. Fraud alert.
you better, cause last time I said some crazy stuff like that about the PlayStation, you can reserve it in Walmart. Some fool actually believed it. I don't know why they believe it. I don't know why.
Pay close attention. Whatever system you want, it's coming down to the wire. You better have your Amazon money or whatever store you messing with. You better have your ducats together. It's gonna be soon come time to put that pre-order down. And those go quick, no matter what system you cap for.
You ain't got to throw no man. Go on Amazon, type in 100 on the code, and you ain't got to worry about it putting no money down. You get it for day one. You know what I'm saying? Type in 100. I gotta go make a deal with Amazon though. I need about 20% Amazon because I'll make sure everything gets sold out. But man,
This motherfucker said type in 100, but he need to make a deal with 100. So that means he don't even got it yet. This motherfucker had people going on there for nothing. We